Today I want to show you my system that I installed on my Raspberry Pi. There's a software that is called VenusOS. It is freeware from the Victron company. So they have their own device for this VenusOS, but you can also download the software and install it onto your Raspberry, connect all your devices to this Raspberry, and then you can build some nice charts. With this installation, if you install I think it's the large version of it, there comes something with it which is called Node-RED, and I think it's very easy to do these dashboards with this additional program. So I have my dashboard has three sides: the system side, weather side, and a solar forecast. Let's start with the system. System has a system overview where you can see all the most important data, such as state of charge, battery power, how much power goes in or goes out. Right now we see there's 123 watts going in. There's solar power with 192 right now, AC consumption and DC consumption. I have a switch up here where I can shut down the complete system. This means that all devices will get shut down, just to save my battery from any damage if there's a mistake in my functions or something. And then I have another line down here. It says last float 1 day 18 hours, float required no, and next float in 3 days 5 hours. This makes sure that my batteries get charged completely from time to time, so the battery management system can do some leveling stuff and so on. So I want to make sure my batteries are healthy, and also my state of charge value will be much more accurate if the batteries will get charged completely from time to time, so this can reset. Down here you can see the device overview. I have a time right here. I have 3 devices that I control right here. I am using small Shellys, they're called Shellys, that I can turn on with my internet basically. The bathroom heater has a timer, start time, end time, and the switch where I can turn it on or shut it down. The boiler also has a timer. Let's turn this on real quick. And a target temperature, which I set usually to 35 degrees. There's a temperature sensor in the boiler, and once this target temperature is reached, it will automatically turn off. And of course, if the timer is over, it will also shut off again. Right now I have a bug in here that this doesn't turn green, but I can see that the boiler is on because my DC consumption rose up. The boiler has around about 350 watts, which you can see up here. Now it turned green. Takes a little time. And yeah, once this temperature is reached, it will turn down automatically. If I leave this turned off, there's an automatic mode in the background that turns this device on once the SOC value goes above 95%. So in the summertime, when the battery is usually full, this boiler will automatically turn on and turn off. Same with the bathroom heater that I use just as a dump load because I can't really heat this room with only this heater. This turns on at around 98%, I think, and just makes sure I don't waste any of the energy. Of course, in summertime, I will just not turn it on. And then I have a third device down here, which is a Bitcoin miner. This has only 100 watts, so if I want to waste energy with this Bitcoin miner, I have to run it for a long time. And this also gets turned on automatically. Right now it's estimated runtime 0 hours because we have not enough sun, and it's running for 0 hours because it's turned off right now. Let's not go into this one. This is an old chart that I don't need anymore. Let's go to the next site, which is just my weather forecast. I use data from, I think it's called Open Weather Map, where you can just pull data for your location. And I wanted to do my own weather report because I need to know how cloudy it will be the next days to calculate how much solar power I'm going to produce. So I have this forecast for today with night, morning, afternoon, and evening. Temperatures, clouds, snow, rain, and the other values are not very important. The most important values for me is always the cloud factor, so I know how much solar I'm gonna get. And there's also a 5-day forecast, which shows me same values just for the days. And 2 charts to show the temperature and snow and rains. Let's go to solar forecast page, which is most important. Here I can also see the next 5 days, including today. I get a solar yield that is getting calculated with the cloud factor. I have a consumption, which is a fixed value of 1,500 watt hours a day, because today has already started, this value decreases automatically. And with the solar yield, I get a surplus, an SOC change. So I know, okay, today I will basically stay at the same SOC value, and everything that is above 100% will get saved here in this energy not captured value. And with this energy not captured, I will turn on my Bitcoin miner. So if this says 900 watt hours of energy not captured is estimated for the day, my Bitcoin miner will automatically run for 9 hours and then shut down. Yeah, and this does it for the next 5 days. So I always see if this trend is going up and down, or if I have to worry, or if I have to save energy or something. So far this year, I didn't have to use a petrol generator at all because I upgraded my batteries power to almost 10 kilowatts, which should be enough right now. So let's see how this solar yield is getting calculated. I will switch to the actual month, which is November right now. We can see sunrise is around 8 o'clock, sunset 5 o'clock. I have an average per day of around 1400 watt hours, and the source of my data is interpolated. So it's not real data. It is a value that I just estimated because last year to this time I didn't have this system yet. For every month, it shows me this chart right here, which gives me for each hour, for each timestamp, gives me a maximum value shown in yellow, an average value shown in green, and a minimum value shown in the light blue. If there is no clouds at all on this day, it will estimate the maximum and put it right here in my daily forecast. If it's, let's say, 50% clouds throughout the day, it will draw a curve, maybe half of it. And if it says clouds 100%, I think it takes a value of 10% of the maximum. This is, or maybe 5%. I don't know. This gives me the most accurate estimation for my location because it's data that I mostly save myself and then use it for future calculations. To make this clear, let's switch to a month where I have actual real data, which is October. Last month I saved the data and it gives me this curve where you can see, okay, since I have my solar panels facing east, most of the power will be generated before 12 o'clock. You see this spike at 10 o'clock, and the rest of the day it gets less. And you can also see last month I made almost double the power I actually need. And yeah, November is pretty even. I can still live with my 1400 watts. And in December, where I have also real data because I started this last year, you see 780 watt hours is half of my daily consumption. And you can see how this spikes right here. This might also be, of course, if my batteries are full and I don't use the power, the solar system doesn't produce anymore. So you have to take this into consideration. And of course, if there's snow in winter, this is gonna go down a lot. So December and January, no, January is actually pretty good. Yeah, I think December is the only month where I have real need for power. And yeah, over here you can see the solar yield for the next days, so you can see if there's a trend down or up, just to visualize it. I hope you understood what I just showed you. Let me know what you think about it. If you have any questions, if I should show this in detail, how I programmed it, or if you want to see how I get along with the power I produce, let me know in the comments and see you in the next video. Bye bye.